What's up? What's up? Peace, your boy Spiritual Initiative back again with another video. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. Hopefully your day has been fantastic. Your year so far has been phenomenal. And I'm actually happy to put up this video to get back on my grind, right? So with that being said, let's get right into the topic, all right? So this video is about mating practices, all right? Let me just say this first and foremost, right? When it comes to African Americans, indigenous people, colored people, Negroes, whatever you calling yourself these days, we don't have any rhythm when it comes to finding mates, right? We don't have any kind of practice that is, that is tried and true, or something that we can put into effect to help us actually choose mates better. I've heard a lot about these situationships. And then even if you were to ask yourself, where do I find a mate? Where do I go? You got to go online, or maybe you got to go out into, a club or a bar, hookah lounge, online dating, social media. You have all these different things. And let's just say you do find someone that, first month or so, you guys are solid. What are you actually doing or going by or using to vet this person to make sure that they're actually aligned with the principles, morals, ideals, the philosophy that you're running with, so y'all can actually be a good fit and y'all can actually build whatever it is that you want to build together? How are you figuring that out? Because what I've seen is just people coming together and hoping things will work out. People come together, get themselves in situations and trying to make whatever trash situation better than what it is because people wasn't intentional about dating in the first place. There's just so much craziness going on, and it's very disheartening. It's disappointing. It's frustrating. It's like, what the hell's going on? I want to become a father one day, and a husband as well. And I understand the climate that we're in right now, which is why, to me, it's even more crazy to me that we have such a high percentage of people who are playing with this aspect, which might be probably the most important aspect of their life that they're going to do. And that's the decision that you're going to make of the person that you're going to be creating children with, building a life with, building a legacy with. That's a very important decision. And some people take themselves out the game damn near immediately. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, out the game already because they choose the wrong person, and now their life then turned into a shit show, and then you got to solve for that. So to avoid all this, and something that I've been, telling people who have the ears to hear, is this. When you're talking about our people in particular, right, black people, we have problems, we have things that need solving that's going to help everybody. One of those things is how we're actually mating and vetting if this person is right for me. One of the things that can be used, one of the things that I use, one of the things that I can help you use is Cardology, also known as cardomancy. A lot of times people miss how divine they actually are. And I don't want to be talking this mumbo jumbo to you. I want to just speak straight to y'all, right? So let me speak straight. Everyone withholds an energy. Your energy has an impact on everything around you. People, places, things, whether you can see it or not, you have an effect on other people. When you make a decision to come together with another person, there is math being solved right there. What do you mean by that, Earl? What do you mean there's math being solved? There's some kind of equation going on. What do you mean by that? What I mean by that is that you plus another person equals something. What can you do to find out about that equation? Cardology. You get your birthday, you get your birth card, you get your mate's birthday, you get their birth card, you combine both of them. Since every birth card has a solar or numerical value, right? Every birth card has a number attached to it. So when you add both of those numbers up and you see what the result is, that's going to tell you how the relationship is going to go. It's going to tell you about the strengths, the weaknesses, how you communicate, how you have sex, what kind of children you can have, what kind of things you can build together, what things you should avoid as a couple, what kind of conversation you should avoid, what kind of food. Everything can be figured out with Cardology. Because what other mating practice do you have? Because when you talk about how the most important societal thing that could be instituted is the family unit. So when you start to look around all the things that are going against the family unit, on top of the food and how crazy it is, and you have to be on top of the food, the education, how crazy it is, you have to be on top of the education, especially when we're talking about raising children to make sure they have the proper education. They don't end up like dummies like a lot of other people, right? Culture, we have to reestablish the culture because our culture right now is trash. There's different things that need to be solved, and they cannot be solved by people who refuse, or who may not know yet, but people who also refuse to put into work to step up to be who they actually supposed to be. Because if you think that you being born here in the States and you going to public school and you going to college and learning whatever, getting your degree, and then going to work and then just working for these other people and not really having any kind of indigenous standpoint for what your own culture, your own traditions of what they need for your people, what you want to do, what these other people are doing, you're done. As you maybe can see now, there are so many people out here lost, so many people who made the wrong decisions, so many people are just out here messed up in the game because we are following the culture and the traditions and shit from another group of people who are incapable of doing anything in its proper way, especially when it comes to indigenous people. So I'm going to leave it there. All right. If you guys have any comments, make sure you guys leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. All right. Email me. It's going to be in the description box. Email me if you want a reading. All right. This is very easy to see how you and your mate, how you communicate, how you guys take action. What is the sex going to be like? What can you build together? And then we can go further into family planning because your child has a birth card. They have an energy signature. You need to be able to identify that energy signature so you can build them up to be who they're supposed to be. Otherwise, you're going to throw them in public school and all them colorful rainbows and all that shit going on is going to tell them who they're supposed to be. And I know you don't want that. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.